Hello Madden Nation, Gibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden NFL 12 football. Show 181. We have Twim64 tonight. Follow us at primamadden.com at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Pretty excited about tonight too. The game of the week tonight. Dual games of the week tonight, and we're going to be playing the first ever Twim Game of the Week tournament champion. So this past week, if you weren't aware, it started on Monday. We're going to start it actually tomorrow, on Thursday this week after Twim. The 16-man tournament, both systems, PS3, 360. The winner of the tournament gets to play on national live internet and play on Twim the following week. Thought it was a pretty interesting way we could get people, to kind of give back. People were saying, well, how can I get to be on Twim? How do I be on Twim? I think a tournament is fair. So this week we actually going to be playing SDU, Stupid Dial-Up. He will be playing on the PlayStation 3 side. And 360? Who is it? 360? Cleanup Crew won on the 360 side. The tournament brackets are posted over on the Facebook page, so you can check that out there. But we'll be locking in. That's around 9:30 p.m. The show goes live at 8:30. Cover all your tips, questions, things like that. You can, again, primamadden.com tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You can also go to Ustream, ustream.tv/primamadden. Check that out. Some good stuff going on there. Today, though, we're advancing on to the Dallas Cowboys playbook. Now, I know this was a part of one of our winning playbooks earlier in the year, and we're gonna bypass all the plays that we focused on, but we're gonna look to continue and build. So this will be advantageous for both, the guys that bought the winning playbook guide on our site, primamadden.com, and also for the guys that haven't. So it'll give you a new, fresh look, a new way to look at it, and it's also going to give you new plays. So pretty interesting. I got a great power run scheme I want to talk about today. From the I-form formation. We've got two audibles that we're going to focus on. Fullback dive, and it's called Cowboys halfback zone. It's like an off-tackle run, and it is phenomenal. So we're going to take a look at that. Get our zoomy zoom on here. Let me get my zoom. I got to move my computer. Move that. I need that. Still don't have my tripod. So we got an old school zoomy zoom going here. There's the old school zoomy zoom, and let's get into this bag of tricks. So, let me first go into our audibles, coaching options, set audibles. So I didn't set any of the other audibles we're going to be using. So don't keep those out of mind. Don't look at those. So the play we want to focus on. I mean, you would put these audible plays in your audible so that you could audible and get to them. Just keep that in mind. I can also say you don't have to have the fullback dive. You don't, but I think it's a good combination. So that's interesting that the ISO there is a stock audible, because the run audible down is the ISO. So that's interesting. But fullback dive and Cowboys halfback zone, those are the two plays we're focusing on from the I-form normal formation. Let's go in here real quick. I want to take a look at our depth chart. Obviously, I want DeMarco Murray there, but this guy, I definitely don't want him there. I want Martellus Bennett subbed in there. We got Jason Witten at tight end, Des Bryant, Miles Austin. Literally, I love the Cowboys. I love Bennett and I love Witten, and you love the combo with Des and Austin. It's so good. And then you have Felix and DeMarco Murray in the backfield. You gotta love that. So let's talk about that real quick. So the play you're going to come out, and just for this example, we're taking a sneak peek here. The Cowboys zone, we'll play a nickel, a two-man under, to kind of mimic the 40-60. So here's the first play we would focus on. We've talked about this before, like a halfback power O, how you'd run something similar to this. But I think the Cowboys zone here gets better blocking. So what you want to do is, say if it's man-to-man, you'll see here we're man-to-man. I'm going to motion Witten, or Austin. See, it's very obvious you see that defender follows Austin across the line of scrimmage. So if you see that defender follow Austin across the line of scrimmage, that means to you it's man-to-man. So if you know it's man-to-man, what I want you to do is, again, you don't motion Austin back and forth like this. All you do is you motion Austin, and if that guy starts following him past like right there, then you know it's man-to-man. And then if it is man-to-man, you let him clear through, and you just snap it and run the ball. What you're doing is you're giving yourself that one-on-one block right there that you saw. as you see, when you go to instant replay, you'll see there's a ton of space to the right side of the field. So with that motion, we cleared off the space. So let me talk about the blocking, what you'll see here. So you see how there's a double team on this DN, there's a double team on the D tackle here, and then you see the interior linebackers. We have one linebacker there. His responsibility is to try and cut through any type of cutback run here. And then we have also this last linebacker here. His responsibility is to try and blow up the play and keep the play off the containment and force it back on the inside. We have our fullback here whose responsibility, Martellus Bennett, is to get to the next level and get after that right there, that tight end. So what we have created for ourselves is a one man, one chance, one opportunity, mom spaghetti already. So we have a 1 versus 1 block, Martellus Bennett versus their linebacker, and if I can get Bennett to block him, then I get into the next level. I get to the secondary. As you see now, the safeties have to get involved, and they take me down. Not before I got a 15-yard gain on that play. 15-yard run on that play. And again, it's just, you read, you got to get that block, you got to get that one-on-one matchup, you got to hope Bennett wins that matchup. He's a great run blocker. You let Miles Austin run through, give me that block, and he missed it. He missed it that time. As you see, he was able to take me down because he missed it. So we'll show you again. Right about there. Now I know it's man-to-man. I'm going to motion over this way. Give me that block, Bennett. Bennett gives me that block. I got to try and cut back inside there. Again, another 15-yard gain. You got probably seems like you want to be a little more patient. Okay, man-to-man, man-to-man. Okay, go. I want to be a little bit patient here. Let Bennett block him, kick back in, let my pulling guard up the field get to the next level. Show you that again. So here it is. Be patient. That when Bennett missed that block, I was using turbo too fast. So be patient, be patient, be patient. Let him hit that block, cut back inside, and then go. So you can see how it works. You read the man. If it's man, you run to the right. If it's zone, this is what you'll see. So you'll see zone. You'll see that guy. He kind of just like lets Austin go. He lets Austin go like right about like here. And because of that, you know it's zone. So if you see zone, you recognize zone, you're not going to want to run the ball to the right side of the field. I want to show you why. Now, there's an extra defender over on that right side of the field. Now, I no longer have the advantage in the run game, and now the defense has the advantage. If I run outside, even if Bennett picks up my guy, because that one other defender was left there, I'm in bad company. I'm in bad news. Look at that. See, Bennett picked up his man. He picked up his man, but that guy right there that tackled me, that's the extra defender. So what I want you to do now, if you face zone, if you see zone, you run the ball to the left side of the field. So as you notice, I motion, and watch here. I'll read, okay, it's zone, motion here, flip the play, or play make the play, run to the left now, and again, now I get that one-on-one matchup once again. And you'll see what I mean by the one-on-one matchup. I motion Austin. I didn't pick up yards, but motion Austin. Austin's going to kick out, get that slot defender, and then now my fullback, again, we play that matchup game with the interior linebacker. Now we have Bennett matched up again on that one linebacker. His responsibility, get to him, get to the next level, and then now you see the only guy left, as long as no one scrapes off a block, is that deep safety to get me. So I'll show you that again. So you got it takes time to get this style of run down. Okay, zone, I see zone, I see zone. Austin, I'm going to snap there, let him get to the next level. Bennett picks up that interior guy, and now I'm able to get into the secondary and get a big gain. So here it is again. Oops. Alright, so here's Austin. Snap, he picks up that slot defender. Here's Bennett. As you see, there's no double team that time by our offensive line, which that's kind of worked in our favor. So now the far side inside linebacker now has to come all the way over. You'll see Bennett actually chips him right there, and that brings us to break a tackle, fall forward for about another 4 or 5 yards. So it's all about getting those reads. And the thing that's going to be frustrated about this for your opponent is that when you mix in the combo of the fullback dive here, Bennett's still athletic enough. Fullback dive? Yup, absolutely. You're just picking up yards. You're just num. You know, that's the purpose of this fullback dive is just to go and get yards quickly. Again, you can go off tackle with it, bang, cut out wide, and get out wide with that fullback dive even there. The fullback dive, guys, when I say it's literally the same read, it's the same read. So if I see that it's man-to-man, I let him motion through, and now I got to try and read that middle linebacker. And I see that middle linebacker. I didn't get out wide enough there, but I see the middle linebacker in this situation. He kind of cut inside. So take a look at this linebacker left. Right there, that one move right there. He's coming at me. I want to break out wide now. Witten didn't hold the block, and unfortunately, I was taken down. So here's the same thing, too. If it's zone, Oops. I gotta wait for him to clear. I gotta audible back to the DOS fullback dive. So I read it zone. I playmaker the play. Now I have Austin. I'm motion Austin. Snap once you get here. Cut back inside. Go, go, go. And, you know, you go and pick up yards. So that's how you want to run this. You also have, don't forget, the run audible downs, the halfback dive. What that's good for is, you know, you just want to head first down run with your halfback, not the tight end, not a wide receiver. You got DeMarco Murray on a halfback dive. It is CMR Cash Money Records. Show number 181, guys. I'm heading to Twim. We'll be seeing you tonight, Twim64, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, PremiumMadden.com. Check it out, fellas. And as always, we are changing the Madden community, and we are doing it one snap at a time.